Welcome back to the Weeb Lounge, everyone. And for this series, I had to break out the tablet. There are so many characters in this series that if you think there's a lot in the original season, it starts to expand, starts to get bad. And yeah, I'm talking about Strike Witches, the original first season pantsu anime that I ended up liking. Now, what do I mean by pantsu anime? Pantsu anime. You basically got a bunch of young girls in their underwear flying around fighting aliens. Yeah, that's the thing. Oh, and their vehicles are things they put on their. It's like helicopter blades put on their legs. So it's like putting on a pair of pants, but the pants are helicopter legs, but they're wearing their underwear. So you see their underwear, and they got their helicopter blades, and they use magic, and they also like have like animal characteristic attributes like ears and tails and stuff with specific animals. So flying girl, helicopter blade, pantsu underwear, anime, cat girl, alien fighting stuff. That pretty much sums it up. Um, this series, when I first heard of the concept, I thought this series was just going to be dumb. It kind of is, but somehow they pull it off. The way they develop the characters and the whole ambience, the whole scenery, the whole setting, it actually ends up working, which I guess is a lot of credit to the guy that made the series because otherwise it could have been a hentai. I mean, it really could have. All right, well, basic premise is you're in about World War II era Europe, okay? And, it's like late 1930s, early 1940s is kind of where this takes place. And instead of the world going to war, World War II, aliens invade. And the aliens are the Neroi, they're like these weird digital kind of computerish looking things that you have to see it to kind of explain that one. That's a little, yeah, that's odd. But basically all the characters, some people are born with magical abilities, right? Some people can heal, some people have various abilities, fireballs, the typical stuff. Well, Yoshika, the main character, that's her, Yoshika. I gotta remember all the names because there's a lot. She's this young girl, has a really good healing ability, okay? And she's a little bit of a stubborn character, but she's not terribly shy about it, right? She's a fun, happy character who can be real stubborn if things don't go the way she wants. But without getting into all the details, she gets drafted into the army to become one of the Strike Witches. And it turns out that with her healing ability and everything, and combat experience and training, she can heal a lot of people continuously. She can put up like a gigantic shield. Like all the Strike Witches can put up basically, shields up, Star Trek kind of thing, put up shields, right? But hers is like really, really strong. So in terms of a defensive nature, she's really good at it. Okay, I got a few characters to go through here. Oh my God, and I'm bad with names to begin with. Help me. Okay, got Sakamoto Mio. Mio, she is basically the leader of the squadron. And she's the girl that has a patch over her eye. The reason she has a patch over her eye is because one of her abilities gives her like magic eye ability and she can see like really, really far in the distance and detail and stuff or whatever. But the problem is it's always active. She can't turn it off. So she wears the patch so that she's not constantly looking like 1,000 miles away or wherever it is that she's trying to look at. Yeah, that'd be kind of a nuisance, really. She carries a sword around with her all over the place, and just getting to a point where people who have magic, it fades around their 20s. Okay, magic starts to fade. Some people get to keep it well past that. Some people it fades earlier. But that seems to be about the age where magic starts to go away and they just become a normal human. So this ends up happening to her. Somebody else has to take command, but I don't want to go into it too much because characters. Really quick. Okay, you got Sanya, purple-haired girl, black cat kind of thing. She goes flying around with a rocket launcher and stuff, real passive, always. One of her magic abilities is kind of like a radar. And cool character, passive, kind of like Ray from Evangelion, the melancholy type thing or whatever. But I think she's just sleepy. I think that's all it is. She's a night owl. She sleeps during the day. You got Gertrude Barkhorn. This is actually one of my more favorite characters. She's like a tsundere. Okay, bit of a tomboy, bit of a tsundere. Has a lot of affection toward Mio, and I think it's Mina. I think it's Mina. I can't remember. But basically, she's got the old floppy dog ears, flies around, and yeah, that's her. You got Perian H. Klosterman. She's, oh god, she had a nickname. I can't remember what it is, but essentially, she's kind of like the hoity-toity, holier than thou kind of character. I'm better than you, blah blah blah. She wears the pantyhose. She's got the black stockings or whatever. So she's a favorite for a lot of people that are into that. And she's a little bit of a kiss ass too. Anybody higher up, she'll like kiss their ass and try to move up. Is that kind of character. Has redeeming features. She's not a bad person, but she's annoying. Yeah, a little bit annoying. Erica Hartman, she's like the ace of the whole place, right? She's like the best strike witch there is, able to pull off whatever kind of stunts and everything, but she's like lazy as hell. Doesn't train, doesn't do anything. She's like, hey, there's a war broke out over here in this country. We got to go save them. Okay, I'll go fight. She gets up, she goes and fights, whoops everyone's ass, comes back, goes back to bed. That's her. And you got the best pair of the characters. And that is Lucchini and Charlotte. Charlotte's nickname is Shirley. These two are like kind of an opposites attract kind of Yuri-ish thing, I guess, or whatever. Okay, Shirley is the big, busty American girl with the bunny ears, and she's obsessed with speed. Think of her as like some kind of motorhead trying to, boost something. Trying to get more horsepower out of whatever, port polish the heads, put some NOS in, just put on a turbo or a super or both. Yeesh. But she's always trying to break speed limits. And one of the episodes, I guess she's like the first to break the speed of sound or something like that, and develops like, instead of the helicopter blade legs, develops like jet legs or jet legs. She's got jet legs. Oh, God. But then you have Lucchini, okay? This is kind of like a Lolly-esque character or whatever. Shorter of stature, smaller, and almost she's like best friends with Shirley, but it's almost like a mother-daughter kind of thing. It's a little odd, but they're always looking out for each other. And Lucchini is like a lazy cat type character. Okay, for whatever reason, you'll see her like sleeping up in a tree, because cat, and yeah, her and Shirley get along just great. Always, Shirley's got huge tits, and so Lucchini likes them. Oh, this series, I don't know. Okay. Like I said, when I first heard about this series, the whole helicopter leg things and everything, I just like, you kidding me, right? You kidding me? This is never going to work. This is the stupidest thing I've ever seen. I was wrong. Holy shit, I was wrong. Strike witches, brave witches, all these other witches. If you go to a wiki, there's like a list of them that I've never even heard of. There's games all over the place. There's another season coming out like pretty soon, I guess. It went stupid crazy, and I think it's just because they fly around in underwear. I really do. The setting's kind of nice, okay? The setting's kind of cool. Alternate universe, World War II type thing. Alien invaders that... They're like invading, but there's something else to them. There's something more than just showing up to invade. There's, Yoshika tries to find that out. I guess she can do a little bit of mental telepathy with them to communicate a little bit, but it's rough, I guess. But like the whole setting and everything, it's cool, the setting, but the helicopter legs just keep throwing me off. And then you got, oh man, yeah, I keep going in circles there, but I'm pretty sure it's the Ponsoo thing combined with good character development. Now, these characters are all like very unique, very different personalities, and very, I guess, relatable. Different people like different kind of characters, and there's someone to fit the bill for anybody who's looking for a waifu, I guess. Sure. But, they're flying around in their underwear, and that's ratings right there. So, The cool thing is even though the concept is kind of ludicrous, or at least I thought early on, and it's a Pantsu anime, obvious fan service element to it, the plot, the storyline, the character development, it's all actually pretty solid. It's all actually pretty good. And it leads to more seasons, more characters, going to Brave Witches, which is like a whole different squadron and such. And it actually ended up working. And an anime that I went into knowing for certain that I was going to just hate on all day turned out to be pretty enjoyable. So I liked it. Who the hell would have known? The Pantsu knew. I knew. That's why I watched it. Don't kid yourself that the Pantsu. Oh, like, subscribe, hit that notification button. I'll find more anime with Pantsu in it. I'm sure. Maybe I'll just do Brave Witches or something. But yeah, if you're looking for an anime with, you know, animal-esque girls fighting helicopter blades in their underwear and some stockings and stuff, here you go. It's all day, every day. See you in the next video.